Wow, what does Peter B? What does it mean by church has to be dismantled in Nigeria? Peter B, the Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 election, has asserted that politics and the church in Nigeria need to be dismantled, okay, to be separated. According to reports, the governor or former governor of Anambra State shared this view in a spinet from the Honest Bunch podcast with media personality Nedu. According to Peter Obi, politics and church are attractive but have to be dismantled, and night vigil should be turned into the night shift so that people can be productive. He said it is attractive, politics and church, but it has to be dismantled. We are going to turn night vigil into night shift so that people can be productive. I go to church and I believe in God, but we cannot even have it that people Monday to Friday be in church morning and night. If I go from here to my house, the only signboard you see are those of churches. If you go to the east, it is burials, and that is not a country. In other news, Peter Obi has condemned the viral video of some malnourished children who were arraigned in court on Friday in connection with their participation in the End Governance protest. The children were arraigned before a federal high court in Abuja on a 10-count charge involving treason, but a mild drama played out when some of them started slumping in court. The suspects are said to have been in custody since August when the protest took place, and they were arrested. Reacting to the development, Obi described the happening as disturbing. He submitted that from their look, the children were poorly handled in custody. The former Anambra State governor said suspects deserve to be treated with diligence or dignity, and as the nation's law presume them innocent until found guilty by a court. He therefore called on the judges to halt what he described as an embarrassment. Isn't it embarrassment? Hmm. Well, Obi is right. Every one of us believe and trusted God for life, but it shouldn't even make you to be lazy. The Bible also says there's no need for a lazy man. We must compare governments to create jobs. We cannot even shy away from the truth. I don't believe in this, but some people know how to twist their posts for their selfish interests. From which source? Okay, oh, this is fake. Mr. Obi doing all he could to be accepted. Most don't hold vigil in the north. Are they productive than south? Check IGR outside natural resources and reports back to me, Obi. That is not the issue. For the fact that some people are not doing well does not make you use them as a benchmark. You are supposed to be using those who are on top, who are top notch, those who are doing better than you. Compare yourself to them, not those who are the leader, lower kidda, so that you have a place to just find a solace. No. Well, there's meaning to that. From the beginning I say, is that what he meant by that? Of course, it might have been taken out of context, because that is exactly what we say, because what he has said is not even different from what every other person says. Yes. And I always say it that one of the most I think is even the most lucrative profession. Some people say it's not a profession, just that some people are lazy. It's the most lucrative whatever in Nigeria as we speak. Politics. Just go into politics and do it anyhow. You see it yourself being at the top. Speak carefully about the church. It is the power of the church that prevented this country from becoming another Gaza. Really? Wonder shall never end. I can see. I think all obedience can hear this now. If not, God that saved us in this Niger, we would have fallen in his karma hand. Yeah. So what are you doing now? So everybody is crying now. So people would have cried more than this. Is that what you are saying? With common sense, Mr. B can never say something like this against the church. This news is handwork of enemy of New Nigeria. We are praying for Mr. Obi. That is not the issue. For the fact that some people are supporting Obi, and for the fact that okay, because you are a Christian, you see some things that are not right. Okay, so it is a good thing for somebody to just go. You don't work, you don't do anything, you don't even make effort to make things happen. You go to church Monday to Friday and you want the best. So if you go to work from Monday to whatever time that he plays there, even the same Bible said that he who does not work must not eat, because you have to work. So where do you now have time to work? Because people always, like, you want to, you support people to a fault, for the fact that you are supporting Obi should not, or he himself is a Christian, should not even see things from the other side. Oh, you just have to be fanatical. It doesn't work that way. Yeah, I don't even know why you went into this kind of discussion, because of sure you will be highly misquoted. Mr. B, church is not Nigeria problem. Fixed leadership and Nigeria will come alive. Okay, you're on point to my would-be president. It depends on how you want to interpret this whole thing, but the truth of the matter is that we know the truth. We should not even hide under anything, just to disguise. Will be the hypocrite speaking from the both sides of the mouth. 2027 around the corner. Now you will start jumping from one church to another, looking for endorsements, from one mosque to another, and become religious fanatic overnight. Please spare me, Jerry. Hey, do you really have brains to understand the whole thing, from church to malnourished children? Hey, okay, he did not say that. When there is no work to do, what should I do? Of course, to turn to church, to spend idle time to prepare my soul for heaven. I know you will say that I should create work for myself, but you have forgotten that our business environment is not even conducive for small-scale businesses to thrive. Lack of electricity and high cost of running a business. Please leave us alone. Let us use our time as we like. Everybody cannot go into taking people or doing yahoo yahoo. But I'm disappointed that if Peter Obi really made this comment, but what is his problem with the Church of God in Nigeria? Obi has committed error here. Somebody say fake news. Some people don't want to hear the truth, whether he said it or not. What is being said is what is being said, for the fact that it came from him. I remember when Obi said, you know what, that if he becomes the president, that he will need to tackle poverty from the north. Oh my goodness, they started attacking him. Why are you not downgrading the north? This and this and that. We have poor people all over the place. It's not as if that is not the truth, though, but because he came from his mouth, and this is exactly what majority of them say in the north. They say it back and forth, back and forth. Recently, the Sultan of Sokoto said the same thing. Nobody even said anything. But because it's coming from Obi, now you want to crucify him. This is what everybody has been saying. This is what is in the lips of every Nigerian. But because Obi said it now, it has become a taboo. It has become a taboo. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.